My girlfriend scoffed. "Please, you'd never survive without me." I replied, "Is that so?" She smirked when she said it. "Please, you'd never survive without me." The words were meant to sting, to remind me that she believed she was the anchor in my life. I didn't flinch. I just looked at her and replied, calm and steady, "Is that so?" That was the moment the game shifted. She thought she won. I had only just begun. I once thought she was my safe place. We had built years together, shared dinners after long workdays, whispered plans for a future home, holidays filled with inside jokes. I carried her struggles as if they were mine. She was clever, charming, magnetic. She knew how to make a room orbit her. I admired that once, but admiration turned to blindness. I didn't see it until it was too late. Her arrogance cracked her mask. A late-night call I wasn't supposed to hear. A slip of a name whispered softer than mine. The sudden locked phone, the quick excuses. It wasn't one moment, it was the accumulation of them, the evidence piling up like shards of glass under bare feet. One night, when she thought I was asleep, she texted him. I saw the glow of her screen reflected in the mirror. That was the last night I pretended ignorance. My chest burned, but I kept still, breathing slow, memorizing every detail. Pain sharpened into clarity. That was when the plan began forming. I didn't confront her. Confrontation would give her control. No, I smiled, laughed, even played the doting partner a little longer. Every word I said, every nod I gave, was calculated misdirection. I poured my energy into preparation. At work, I accepted the promotion she told me not to take. She said it would ruin us, that I wasn't ready, that I needed her to manage life for me. The truth? She didn't want me to grow beyond her grasp. The promotion came with relocation abroad. I signed the contract without hesitation. Quietly, I booked temporary housing. Then I arranged mail redirection. Every account, every subscription, every official document followed me to the new address without leaving a trace. Finally, I listed our old apartment for lease. Quick turnaround. I wanted a stranger's life to replace mine before she even realized what I'd done. While she rehearsed her lies in the mirror, I rehearsed my silence. Step 1, distance. I started staying later at work, claiming deadlines. She assumed I was oblivious, drowning in tasks. In reality, I was disentangling myself from her grip. Step 2, financial severance. Quiet transfers into a private account. Joint expenses closed. She never noticed. She was too busy covering her own trail. Step 3, vanishing. I waited until the exact week she had planned to confess. She didn't know I knew. She thought she would walk in with her crocodile tears, deliver a rehearsed breakup monologue, and leave me shattered, begging. I let her believe it. The day arrived. My old apartment was no longer mine. The lease had transferred. My belongings were gone, shipped overseas weeks before. Only a stranger's furniture filled the rooms now. She showed up at the door, clutching her speech in memory. I can picture it, even though I wasn't there. The dramatic sigh, the softened voice she practiced in the bathroom, the calculated pauses meant to twist the knife. But when the door opened, it wasn't me standing there. It was the new tenant, blinking in confusion at a woman with tears ready to spill for an audience that had vanished. I imagined the silence stretched long enough for her to realize the punchline. She was irrelevant, outplayed, left behind without even the dignity of confrontation. Her speech dissolved in her throat. And I was already boarding a plane. She called, dozens of times. Then came the texts, shifting from anger to pleading to venom. I read none of them. My number was already set to block. Friends told me she spun stories about betrayal, abandonment, cruelty. Let her. The people who mattered knew me, knew the truth. And those who didn't, their opinions were just noise fading across the ocean. She had planned to break me. Instead, she opened a door to an empty stage. It's strange how quiet victory feels. There were no fireworks, no shouting, no cinematic showdown. Just silence, the clean cut of it. Her words echo sometimes. You'd never survive without me. But I did more than survive. I thrived. Alone, unchained, free. Revenge isn't always about destruction. Sometimes it's about erasure. removing yourself so completely that the betrayer has nothing left to push against. In the end, she prepared for drama. I left her with absence, and nothing haunts louder than silence.